I feel like mixtapes is now the deluxe versions of albums. It's like the and I have to monitor the choice of words that I say, but it's not like the throwaways, it's the additions. I'm like, I remember.
B-sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying, I remember a time when artists will come out with mixtapes, and the mixtapes then the city up. Mm-hmm. That was an album right there.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That was a whole different portfolio of music that we don't necessarily see now.
Right.
Because cats will just drop albums. They'll drop a deluxe to the album. And then it's like, bro, what about, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still waiting for years for something to happen when in years past, when I was in high school, T.I. mixtape, Jeezy mixtape, like them was just as impactful. Lil Wayne mixtape, like them was just bodies of work. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I think what we were finding ourselves in was a time where we were beginning to be straight direct to consumer, a direct to consumer industry. You know, being on a major record label and getting ready to put an album out, especially at that time, were kind of like making a U-turn in a MARTA bus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got
Tough.
You got to, you know, it's
back up.
You did.
Stop the traffic.
Whereas the mixtape allowed us to move with more agility. You dig what I'm saying? We could record them, but then we could put it out on Monday, Tuesday, whenever we wanted to, just with the push of a button. So I think that was the beginning of that time. Right now, if I'm correct, I think playlists are more important because so people don't really listen to full bodies of work unless you like, you know, from our generation. Right now, they just want to jam in their playlist.
Right.
And you ain't even got to put the playlist together. If you search an artist, they gonna take you straight to everything that's inspired by, featuring, you know, they best work. It's more of an algorithm now. I think the algorithm is probably that's what replaced the mixtape.
Now, while we're on this topic of creating music, just recently seen in the news that you and Boosie had a joint album coming out. But I don't know where it went left, don't even know where it went right. Is it happening, is it not? Where?
I had no indication that anything of the sort would be made. I don't think, no.
Take me through it, keep it funky now.
I mean, it ain't really much to say. I think more so than anything else, it's a disappointment. You know what I'm saying? I think the platform in which this interview or these comments or this this epiphany was made public.
Yes, sir.
You see, that platform is meant to dissect, divide.
Correct.
Or even if it ain't intentional, it's been known.
Correct.
To
separate, to poke.
Separate brother from brother, neighbor from neighbor, and watch, look along, and laugh along with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they are the enemy, because I don't know, but it might look like them.
Right.
So to see that happen, and to see, my main thing is, man, I don't want to play into the enemy's plot.
As you should.
You feel me? So the simple answer to that question is no.
It's not coming up.
No, it's not. And it was dope too, but no. And I think that the thing that made it make the most sense for me was because it was an opportunity to speak life into and educate people that probably wouldn't have had the opportunity to hear the kind of information that were being spoke on.
But I say it like this, and even from man to man, I see this happen from afar. so many different times because I'm like, what if Young Thug and Rich Homie never beef? What if Jeezy and not Tip, but Jeezy and Gucci didn't have any beef? What if Luda and 2 Chainz would have, you know what I'm saying, sip? And I'm like, I'm seeing something happen, and as a man, I'm like, this can't be talked about.
I mean, you know, the thing is, I can see it too. I can see it too, and I'm just, as I see it, as I watch it play out, as a chess player and a thinking man, I ain't gonna play into it too much. Of course, how can I say, the nucleus of it, I understand is false.
Right.
As it pertains to me. You know, the catalyst, the thing that's driving the conversation.
Correct. The fuel.
You know, absolutely. There are facts. There are facts, documented facts, that could disprove that particular piece of logic. However, the suspicion of that made public and the position that were taken, it kind of poisoned the opportunity to move forward in the same spirit.
And I'm speaking from a person like, bro, I'm a fan of creativity. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to be messy by no means, but at the same time, I'm saying to myself, it's like, bro,
I mean, you here to ask the tough questions, man. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
But I don't. But listen though,
it's just like if we was on the field, I had to blitz you, whether I like it or not.
Come on now. Hey, hold on. Tip the mic. Let's slide to him. Hey, if he come now, you got it hot now.
That's right.
Why they? You know what I mean? It's just that though.